Hey, I'm Alana Heim of Prosperity Alignment, and I've been wanting for a while to talk about the movie Maleficent, the second one, The Mistress of Evil. I saw it 2 years ago when it came out, which was right before the whole COVID pandemic. I absolutely had my emotional, ethereal response to this movie. And it was such a vision of what I kind of saw the world was in and where it was going, especially fast forward, right, to see what happened with the whole pandemic and all of these different pieces. I've watched it a couple times since. So it's interesting because it seems to come back about once a year in November or beginning of December. So the same time frame when I first saw it would have been around Thanksgiving of 2019. And each time I watch it, I am bawling, like weeping, and have such a response that hits me very much on a deep level that's not of this lifetime, of many lifetimes, and potentially even from a soul level of knowing this purpose that I wield. And I've got a couple images because if you haven't seen the movie, I might spoil it for you then. But what I really want to focus on is this aspect of you being this phoenix. We hear about the phoenix, we hear the legends, right? And I don't believe in legends as in fairy tale, they never have happened. I believe in them knowing wholeheartedly we experience them. They're not a dream, they are of a different dream life that we've had. But this dream that we're in, this lifetime, they're not here. Or maybe we don't think they are in the way that we've seen, dragons and this phoenix bird and it being able to be taken down but rise again. I want you to know that you have that ability in you. Anytime we leave this life, we rise again and we go on to live another life. And every life is different, but there's always this crossover, this weaving of these gifts that we have to even remember that we have these powers. That remembrance is coming back. It's here for you. And I want you to see this image. This is from my mentor, Christoph. This is the image that he was given. And this is being used as a tool, as a way to reignite the phoenix, the golden phoenix, when we're healing around viruses, the jab, anything in that sense where we can literally have this energy come forth to burn out, but also to ignite within you who you are. Remembering that there are these parts of you. And to go back to Maleficent too, and I really should have brought the scene forth and shown you. There's a scene, and it's so beautiful, where Maleficent sacrifices herself to save Aurora. And that act in itself already emotionally unravels me, because there's a part of me that either must have lived that or will live that. And we're coming to a time too where we don't have to really self-sacrifice anymore, because it was keeping us in the loop of karma. Because if I give my life for you, you're now in debt to me, right? So it's this crazy kind of spiritual way of how things would play out in future lifetimes. But in her doing that, she chose to, of total love. And in her dissipating and dying and turning to ash, she rose again. And maybe it feels like it's Jesus, right? Or some aspect, but there is this bigger part of this story that comes in, and it's a bigger part of who we are. And she rose again, stronger than ever. And my initial response was, this is what happens when you trust. You fully trust. It doesn't matter what you've seen in your intuitive hits. It doesn't matter what the illusions are around you. When you truly trust that you are supported, everything works out better than you could have ever expected. And in trusting that she could put herself in front of, the arrow that would have hit Aurora. She did it out of total love without thinking, right? And being analytical and all the logic. It was just following your heart, but trusting. And in all of it, she came back. Now, I know this might sound crazy, but these are the stories that we tell. And these are the things that sometimes we need to hear for it to create that remembrance inside of ourselves, to know that we are just as powerful. And you might not think that you're going to die and come back, and that's impossible here on this planet. But we're in different times, and we're ascending. And so, yes, if you die here, you're going to come back again. Maybe not of this world, of this lifetime, but you will have served your purpose. And when you trust that, it'll work out. It's beautiful. So let me show you this other phoenix. I know I've shared this before in, I think, an email. I just absolutely love this image. I love the gold. I love the beautiful colors. There's some sacred geometry kind of woven in around it. But I want you to see you in this. I want you to see a part of you that you didn't see before. And to acknowledge it's there. It's a gift. It's your brilliance coming to light, coming to life. And even if you thought it died, it's here. It's reborn. So if you can't understand the phoenix thought that I'm having of, oh, well, that's impossible, we're human and that'll never happen, know that there are parts of you that may have died that are here to be reignited and to come to life. You are the phoenix. And maybe it's love that needs to come forth out of you. Maybe it's some compassion or kindness or giving, generosity, whatever it is. It's time. It's time to let it come forth. And if you need to call forth a phoenix to support you, you absolutely can. It can be whatever color, whatever energy you want it to be. We use it in the healing arts. You can use phoenix fire. You can bring in this golden phoenix to help transmute energy. What energy is it that you're wanting to receive? And what energy is it time to let go of? Because you're more powerful than you know. And I love you. I truly love you for the gifts that you are sharing and that are ready to be shared. However scary it may feel, trust. Trust, and it's going to be golden. It's going to be so beautiful. Mwah. I love you. Bye for now.